And when I get something wrong or I'm not understanding something, I get very down on myself. I just shut down. I get very negative, like, on myself. I get silence. And when I was talking to my mom, I was just... So I had this roller that I roll in my face every morning and every night, and you put it in the freezer to make it cold, and it has freezer burn. Look at this. I've never seen that before. I guess the freezers here get really, really cold, so you're putting stuff in, be aware that your stuff can get freezer burn on it. So my outfit for today is pretty simple. I'm wearing this boba t-shirt. The joke is it's boba tea, and when I say boba, it's often confused with the Boba Fett, the character from Star Wars. So the top of it is Boba Fett, and the bottom is the actual boba. And then I'm wearing these jean shorts, and I'm gonna wear sneakers. I checked online for my classes, and 2 of my classrooms have changed. One of them is now down at Pioneer Plaza, which is my first class today, Japanese, and then the other 2 are at the new building. All my classes are at the new building except for Japanese class, so that means I have to walk from Pioneer Plaza to Waterfront Plaza 2 times a week, which isn't that bad, but I was gonna wear a skirt, but now I have to walk like that, and just gonna wear these with these. So yeah. Okay, so right now it is 10:45. I have class at it's 8:45. I have class at 10:45 to go eat breakfast, come back up, get my bag, and then go to class. Okay, so you can't really see it because of the light, but it's raining outside. I don't know if the camera's gonna catch it. It's like sprinkles. It's like a little light rain shower, but according to my weather app, it's supposed to be in rain. But this is a good reason why you should always carry an umbrella with you everywhere you go, because you never know when rain is gonna pop up. Because sometimes the forecast isn't correct.
What's the one you're talking about right now?
This one.
So what's some of the initial problems you see, which was advertised on Facebook?
Well, it primes the person to answer yes. It's like it's kind of built.
Hi guys, so I got back to the dorm at like 30 minutes ago. I was really tired, so I rested for half an hour. My classes were really good. I was totally exhausted. My thighs are still hurting. My body still has to get used to the walking again and the heat. It's a lot different heat than Georgia is. My classes were good. My Japanese class was good. I had the same professor as I did last semester and the semester before that. It's a small class. It's like 10 people, so that's pretty nice. I definitely struggled, so I definitely need to study my Japanese again because I was hearing words. I was like, I should know these words, or I should know that kanji. I should know this, but it just left me today. But she's giving us all like a pass this week, because she knows it's like it's been a while. It's the first week of school and stuff like that, so it's okay. So then I had to walk from Pioneer Plaza down to the new building, the Waterfront Plaza. I had my American Foreign Policy class. That was I also had that professor as well for the semester before. He's cool. It seems to be a good class. It's a small class as well. There is an exchange student who's here for a semester who's from Italy, and also one from Sweden as well. So that's pretty cool. I also knew some people who are in the same class last semester. And then I went to my Fundamentals of Social Science Research. It's a long name, but for short, it's Fundamentals of Research, which sounds like a boring class, but it seems really interesting. It's all about like survey questions and how to research stuff, and it's actually, you really think about researching and how to do like surveys correctly is actually pretty difficult. So we're gonna learn that. I also had that professor as well last semester, so I know her. People in the class I also knew, not everyone, but most people. And also a lot of people in that class had watched my videos, because they recognized me. Some of them were transfers, some of them were freshmen or sophomore and stuff like that. So it was a pretty fun class. We did two exercises. One exercise was we went into groups and we were given like some actual survey questions that you've seen online, and just how to correct them. It's an amazing class. Every question that people ask, whether it's political or whatever. And then after that, we to get to know each other. We all had to write two facts about ourselves, put it on a piece of paper, and then we put it in a bag, and then we had to pick up a random one. We had to find that person. So on mine, I put that I was a fencer in high school. I did fence for all 4 years in high school, and I make YouTube videos about HBU. So a lot of people in that class recognized me from my YouTube video. So that was pretty cool. And then after that, I went to the Japanese, I went to the touring center to set up my Japanese appointment. Because here at HPU, I'm sure at our schools, you have to go to the touring center for language at least 10 times a semester, and there's 15 weeks in a semester.
box in some warehouse with the Ark of the Covenant. And you have Joe Episode reference. Why is this so fun?
Right here, there's a door that's unmarked. Well, it's marked, but the marking says, keep this door clear. That's all it says. Maybe we have to.
You're welcome. Konnichiwa. Thank you. This
So, 今日は何しますか？何しますか？
Hi guys, so I am back. It is 2:18. I had 2 classes in Japanese tutoring. I went to the convenience store Palama downstairs. I was gonna use my Sharp Bucks. Sharp Bucks are basically like you have like $100 each semester on your student ID to buy stuff at certain merchants that HP has partnered with. I tried using it at Palama, but they said that they didn't have it, so either HP would cancel it completely or they don't have it Palama anymore. But I'm hungry and I had to wait till like 5 for dinner, so I got this jjajangmyeon, which is a Korean noodle dish with a black bean sauce. I think it's like a Chinese / Korean. I think it's a little debate the history. These chocolate mushroom by Meiji, the Japanese chocolate, they're really good. And then this brownie, which I'm just gonna save for probably for tonight's dessert. But it's really hot out right now. The view is pretty as always outside of my room. Really pretty to have outside of the room of the water. What am I gonna do is eat this, watch some YouTube, finish my weekend, my weekend in my life vlog video, and then catch up on some Japanese for tomorrow. So yeah.
Yeah, and mine just looks like they threw it together. But you gotta also keep in mind every piece of chicken is different. You know what I mean? Like deep fried every.
Good morning, guys. So it is 8:55 a.m. on Wednesday, August 29th, almost September. I have class at 10:30, and I just went down to the cafeteria to get breakfast. I got some bacon with chocolate chip pancakes. I normally eat it down there, and then come back up, but I decided just to lines off. I decided to come back up here and eat it. I didn't film anything yesterday just because it was pretty much a repeat of my Mondays, because Mondays and Wednesdays had the same classes and the same route. I didn't do anything different. I didn't, like, after I came back from classes, I just relaxed and that was really it. But I did have a little bit of a breakdown yesterday just from stress from Japanese class, but I will talk more about that once I get back from classes today. So right now, I'm going to eat my breakfast and watch Dear White People, the 3rd season. I remember watching like the first few episodes when it first came out, but then I just dropped off of it, and now I just got back into it again. I'm on the 3rd season, which I think just launched like a couple weeks ago or something like that.
Okay.
Hi guys, it is 1:47, almost 1:50. I'm back from my classes. My classes actually ended at like 1:15, but I stopped by to get lunch from a Korean shop that's in our new building plaza. I didn't realize how kind of big it was. I thought it was just like a little restaurant, but it was actually a restaurant and a convenience store. There's like gum and chips and ramen and drinks and sandwiches. Actually a lot more, so it's not just like Korean food, but I was really hungry because 4 days out of the week, except for Fridays, I don't get to get lunch from the cafeteria because I have classes. So I had to snack on stuff before dinner, and dinner's at 5, and I can't last that long because during my second class, my stomach was growling so much I was literally just like trying to chug this bottle of water, but I'm trying to finish it up because I don't have anything else to drink. but I was trying to chug it. What's really funny is that, so I got this this Korean barbecue beef plate that has like salad and rice and stuff like that, and it's a family-owned business. I think it was the grandmother. She was so sweet. She was like kept bringing out little containers of chicken for all of us to try, and like all of us, like a lot of people were just like weren't taking it because it was for free. She's like, here, try it. So I'm the one who kept going for it because it was really good. And she knows that like nobody else is doing it, so she just she gave me like what was left. So it's like a couple pieces of chicken. It's really juicy. It's really good. So I have this, and I also have the meal that I got. It was like for like 14 bucks. So this is like the regular plate. So the miniature plate is smaller, but this is what I got. I hope I can do this. Whoop. Yeah, so it has beef, salad, there's kimchi, and rice. So it looks really good. And bean sprouts. So it looks like it's really good. It should fill me up. But when I was saying this morning, I had a breakdown yesterday. So I have dyslexia and dyscalculia, which are both mental disabilities. My dyslexia mostly goes to my math for the most part, but it doesn't really affect my reading too much, but it does make learning a little bit harder and different for me. So Japanese, yesterday, I'm sure anyone can relate to this when it's like you know something, but then your mind is blank. Like when a teacher calls on you to answer something, and you're just like, I know it's in my head, but it's not coming out of my mouth. And then when everybody starts looking at you, and the silence creeps up on you, it's like, So that really bothered me. Like my teacher was like when my teacher calls your name for attendance, she'll always ask you a question, and my name is first on the list, so I know what to expect that I'm gonna be first. And she asked me, did I enjoy my summer? And for some reason I knew the word for summer, which is Natsuyatsumi. I knew it in my brain. I was like, that means summer, right? And I was like eto, which eto means in Japanese. And I'm just like, I know this. I don't know why. I could have just said hi, which means yes, I did. It's just one word answer to your question. For some reason, in my head, I was thinking that Natsuyasumi meant something else, and I was blanking. And when I get something wrong or I'm not understanding something, I get very down on myself. I just shut down. I get very negative, like on myself. I get silence. And when I was talking to my mom, I was just the really hard thing about living in a dorm, because at the time I called my mom to tell her what happened, I wanted to cry. I wanted to be mad, not scream. I don't really scream, but I just wanted to be mad and cry. But I couldn't because my roommate was in the room at the time, and there wasn't in like our bathroom. I mean, you can hear the shower going, so it's like if I was crying, she would hear me cry. And I went outside to try to talk about it, but again, I couldn't cry out there because people kept going back and forth, whether playing games or talking or going to the dorm. It's like I had nowhere private to really let out my emotions, really. So that really stressed me out. That add on to the stress about me being mad at myself. My mom has been there for me through all my struggles from middle school and onwards. I mean, ever since I was born, of course, but especially in middle school and high school where I struggled with my math. And she's always been with me. She always helped me. Flashcards and projects. She was always there. She's a blessing. Mommy, you're watching this. Love you, and love you for all you do. Yeah, she just knows that if I really care about something, especially when it comes to school, and when I get down on myself, that shows that I really, really care about it. But it's just it gets me. I just get in this negative space and just completely shut my mind down, my body down. It's like, no. But my mom, what was it? I think it was like this morning or last night, but I fell asleep. She sent me a really nice message. Let's see. Try to zoom in on it. So it says, baby girl, I'll always and forever have your back. We will brave everything together. I love you. If that will even focus on it. Yeah. And then I kind of sent her a message saying, thank you for believing in me. You know how I get. It's hard when I don't have any privacy to cry or to be mad. I love you, and I'm sorry if I was rude. I sent her just like this picture of me that I took from earlier. But if anyone's going through something similar to this right now, or in the future, or even in the past, know that things will get better. I know that I will have these struggles all throughout my life, not just academically, but even when I'm past education, working at a job, I will have these moments. And I know that even this semester, I will probably have times where I will want to break down and cry and be frustrated and shut down again. But I know that I have my mom to depend on to let me see the light and know that to not let me wallow in my own despair. I really suggest you guys have someone like that, whether it's a parent or a friend, a roommate, a family member, a teacher, someone who can lift you out of the sea of despair, so you won't just like get lost in it, because I don't want to go. It's not fun being in that kind of dark place. So that was the main reason why I didn't film that much on Wednesday. Because one is just a repeat of Monday, and two, I had that, and that kind of, my Japanese was my first class of the day, so it kind of like gave me a down tone vibe mood during that. So I'm going to eat this. I have some Japanese homework to do for tomorrow. I'm gonna review my kanji. She gave us a sheet to go over to see what kanji we remember and don't remember. But tomorrow it's gonna be fun because it's only one class to get out early. And I plan on getting some lobster tails and mac and cheese, make my own lobster mac and cheese. It's also a long weekend because it's Labor Day on Monday, so we had no school, so it's a long weekend. So I'm really excited. I don't have anything really planned, but I'm sure I will make plans, mostly to eat, because that's what I do best, is go out and eat with friends. And yeah. In my outfit for today, since I don't want to walk that much, I'm wearing my HPU shirt, my skirt, and these sneakers, which I realized I actually wore a very similar outfit on last Friday as well, except I wore jeans with this. Yeah. So last night was a bad art night here at the dorms. It's basically where you just like draw art. It doesn't have to be bad, but it's called bad art. And I started out with like making like random like marks of each color. It was like just like that, but I decided to connect the lines with everything. And then at the last minute, I decided to add these like stickered Valentine's Day hearts onto it. I think it looks better without the hearts, but I sent the picture of this to my friends without the hearts before I added them, and they all said that it's like, well, it belongs in like a contemporary modern museum. And I was like, oh, this is kind of cool. So this was a kind of cool thing to draw. I don't know if it looks like a little child drew it, but pretty cool. So right now my lobster tails are cooking in the microwave right now, and then have the butter came with it. And taking out, saving the ice cream for later. Taking out my mac and cheese. I normally get Stouffer's mac and cheese, but sadly I have a lot of frozen meals actually. Like the shelves were completely empty pretty much. But I found this Vermont white cheddar mac and cheese by Lean Cuisine. I got 2 of them because I didn't know how big they are because they look like they're pretty small. So I got 2 of them because the Stouffer's one I usually get is like it's pretty deep. So hopefully Cooties will equal 1 Stouffer's. Hope. Okay, I have my mac and cheese, my lobster mac and cheese. The size of the lobster tails that I got, they weren't as big as I usually get. It seems like they may change companies or change their packages, but it did go down in price. Usually it was $18, now it's $15. Maybe why it's a little bit smaller, but I still got a decent amount of lobster in there. I'm really glad that I got 2 packs of this mac and cheese, because if I just got 1, that would have been enough. So this is the perfect amount. I got my water. I'm watching Derek. You guys definitely subscribe to him. He puts a lot of effort into his videos. He's really, really funny. Yeah, so do that. After this, I'm gonna eat my ice cream and then just chill.
I think she's talking to you.
My cam. 90.